About 1,000 kilometers north of Tokyo, she visits Tokoro Town in Kitami City of northeastern Hokkaido, facing the Sea of Okhotsk.
I have just arrived in the Tokoro Town region of Kitami City here in Hokkaido Prefecture, and I'm really excited to see what I can learn about scallops here today. And it looks like they're doing something over there, so I'm gonna go check it out. Let's go.
It's just after 3 a.m., and 16 fishing boats head out at once for the scallop beds. They arrive about 20 minutes after leaving port and immediately begin dredging. Scallop fishing involves dragging a net with metal claws at the front along the seabed. The claws dig up the sand and scallops, which are collected by the net. This procedure is repeated over and over. The net also contains damaged scallops and natural predators, such as starfish, so the catch is sorted carefully. Increasing yields within the limited time available requires expertise to instantly identify high-quality scallops. Trucks are waiting at port to transport the catch to factories. This emphasizes the commitment to maintaining freshness without wasting any time. Shizuka asks Soma Osamu, in charge of fishing management, about the condition of this year's scallops.
今年は海の餌のプランクトンの環境が良かったのか、すごく大きいホタテが取れてます。
おー、いいですね。味も良くなるんですか？
味もいいですね。グリコーゲンがたくさんあって、栄養あって、甘くて美味しいホタテが今取れてますね。
なるほど。
Here, the adductor muscles are being removed from the shells of harvested scallops to freeze them. They are opened one at a time, and the muscles are separated. One scallop takes about 3 seconds to process. This is another secret to their freshness. The removed mussel is immediately passed through a tunnel freezer for rapid refrigeration. They are sorted by size and packed into boxes. The Tokoro Fisheries Cooperative Association also meets the requirements for exporting to the EU, which has extremely strict hygiene standards. Scallops were first found along the coast of the Sea of Okhotsk in the early 1900s. Full-scale fishing began in 1912 in Tokoro Town. However, overfishing eventually reduced catches, and a time came when scallop fishing could no longer sustain people's livelihoods.
こんなことしていいのかということで、ホタテしかないんだと。やはり次の世代に続く仲間を増やして、みんなで話し合って、3日間かかったこともありましたけどね。それで今ができたのかなと思っています。で、そこでやはり絆ができたんですかね。一人の落語者もないようにと。
It is against this backdrop that the cooperative has been promoting initiatives for its members to manage this resource. One such initiative is the division of fishing zones. Sustainability has been achieved through the annual rotation of 4 areas for releasing young scallops and harvesting them. Young scallops are cultivated for a year in the adjacent Lake Saroma. They are then scattered throughout the zone designated for that year. 4 years later, they are harvested, making it possible to fish in a different zone each year. This is how fishing in Tokoro transitioned to cultivation. Next, Shizuka heads to a forest deep in the mountains, recommended by the president of the cooperative.
There's a sign here. Mori wa umi no koibito, kawa wa nakodo. What an interesting sign.
This forest was grown by people involved in the fishing industry. In the 1960s, during Japan's period of rapid economic growth, urbanization led to environmental pollution, and this also affected coastal fisheries in Tokoro. The Tokoro Fisheries Cooperative Association began buying nearby mountain properties around 1961 to reforest them in an effort to preserve the Tokoro River's environment. Shizuka wanted to know the meaning behind the sign she saw in the forest and decided to ask a member of the women's department.
木を植えることで木から養分とかが流れ出して、その森から出たミネラルとかそういうのを通して川から海に流れてって、で海のプランクトンが増える。お父さんたちは海で働くから、その海の環境を整えるために女性部はそのきれいな海にしようということで植樹をしたり岸壁清掃などして、将来的に私たちの代じゃなくて子供とか孫とかの代、そこを考えましょうっていうことで。
It was really awe-inspiring to see the hard work and the love that they put into preserving the longevity of scallops so that people can enjoy them for generations and generations to come.